Hello, it is day 3 of our trip to Pakistan. We woke up early today and the kitchen staff still prepare breakfast. Our plan for today is to travel on the famous Karakoram Highway. The journey will be long, it's about 333 kilometers from Bisham to Gilgit. But we are excited because we have heard that the scenery along the way is jaw-dropping, and the highway was built chiefly along the Indus River. Despite being a highway, it is often hard cliffs with deep ravines below. Some stretches were so narrow that our driver had to stop and let oncoming cars pass before continuing. We even experienced rock falls that blocked half of the road. The drive along the Karakoram Highway was one of the main reasons for visiting this part of Pakistan, and it did not disappoint me. We spent most of our day driving on along the highway until we reached Gilgit. Though the mountains were mostly bare of trees and grass, they had a unique shape and beauty that makes them incredibly attractive. If you believe that a mountain can only be considered beautiful if covered only by pine trees and snow, the stunning images that we capture along the way will change your mind. The scenery was so magnificent that we had our driver to stop multiple times to take photographs. And no wonder the Karakoram Highway is named one of the 8 wonders of the world. We also saw animals like cows and yaks on our journey. The journey was difficult, and some of us were not accustomed to it, resulting in travel sickness. As we traveled along the highway, we came across a junction that leads to Fairy Meadows. Unfortunately, our trip does not include visiting Fairy Meadows, but I can understand that why. The road leading to Fairy Meadows is considered one of the world's top most dangerous roads, with sharp turns and uneven road conditions. We also encountered some areas where construction work and blasting were carried out, leading to temporary road closure for more than an hour. While waiting for the highway to reopen, we took the opportunity to explore the surroundings and came across some exquisitely decorated trucks that captured our attention. The drivers were gracious enough to let us take some photos with them. There are some vendors selling sand-roasted corn, which remind me of a similar delicacy we have tried on our journey from Kathmandu to Pokhara in Nepal years ago. Several stores also sell snacks and milk tea. Then we stopped by the Talpandas rock carving, which the people of Gandharan carved during the 2nd century. This site is located near Chilas and has thousands of rock carving.
So this was the route for ancient Gandhara, current Peshawar, Swat, Mardan, Malakand.
We chose to view the one that is near and accessible from the highway, and many of which are related to Buddhism and features images of Buddha. The carving is 2nd century 喺 Tibet Gandharan 嗰度落嚟嗰啲人經過嘅，喺 Tibet 落嚟嘅人經過呢度。
Local people still, you look at those rocks, white, they're painting there. There are also rock carving like this, because this was.
stopped at some checkpoints during our trip where the police allowed us to take photos. We had our lunch at Chilas Hotel where we will spend the night during our returning trip. Then we were greeted by the breathtaking view of the mountains during the golden hour. It's not just a small range, but it is more than 100 kilometers, I guess, in the past 2 hours. It's magnificent. Look at the view. Look at the mountains. These mountains has no trees. It's because it's just too dry and because mostly it is comprises of rocks. It is not because it's just too high. It is not really high here. It is less than 2,000 meters.
Settlement here. Mostly people they settled from this valley. This was the first probably first thing where spring blossom. Yeah, after 10th of April to 10th May. Best season for spring. Yeah.
We were thrilled to view the Nanga Parbat, 9th highest mountain on earth from the Karakoram Highway.
नंगा पर्वत के ऊपर सनसेट हो गया तो वो मजा आएगा.
On the left.
Rakaposhi,
Rakaposhi.
Mount Rakaposhi, 7,788 meters. The middle one is Diran, 7,362 meters. The last one is Haramosh Peak, 7,029 meters high.
Later in the night, we checked into Gilgit Serena Hotel, where our room had a king-size double bed and all the necessity facilities. Our tour organizer arranged us a delicious buffet and we were well fed. The hotel gardens was beautiful, illuminated with lights at night, and we took the opportunity to take some beautiful photographs after dinner. On the 10th day, we returned to Abu Dhabi from Chilas along the Karakoram Highway. Let's continue these videos on day 10 of our return trip to the Karakoram Highway. We spent the night at Chilas Hotel. We started our journey very early, around 15 past 4 the following day, and the early start is to avoid the road closure at Darfur. Follow the Karakoram Highway and soon arrive at Sathi. Our guide Ali informed us that a dam is under construction here, which would eventually result in the river bank being submerged in water. Many houses were built along the river, but most were unoccupied. He explained that the owners had built some intentionally and would receive compensation from the government once the houses were submerged. Although it seems like a questionable way to make money, It is a reality of the situation.
And even though the road that we traveled just now will be flooded, and there will be a new road being built later. And just besides this place is the rock carving that we are going to visit right now.
At Sathi, rock carving are a significant archaeological site and a heritage of the Silk Road. Unfortunately, the Indus River Dam will soon submerge the rock carving of Sathi. We stopped at Sumanala for a quick break during our trip. A few of us grabbed a cup of milk tea at the nearby store, while our travel companion Lily took the opportunity to meditate facing the waterfall. And the rest of us went for a stroll, enjoying the stunning waterfall and the gorgeous nature. We finally arrived at Dashu, but unfortunately the road was still closed due to the construction and explosion. It was still early, so Lily took the lead to start picking up as much trash as possible along the roadside, and soon Mary, Michelle, and we joined in. A local gentleman with kids thanked us for our effort and helped us to collect more rubbish. After we finished, he agreed to dispose of all this trash at an appropriate place. We hope our small act of being environmental friendly will inspire others to do the same. Once the highways reopened again, we continue our journey to Abbottabad. We arrived at the Karakoram Highway monument. This marks the original starting point of the 800 plus long Pakistan section of the highway. The monument is located near the Indus River, providing a stunning river view. It's also where three major mountain ranges meet: the Hindu Kush, Himalayas, and the Karakoram. The original length of the
Karakoram Highway.
Yeah. The original, how long?
8,000 in Pakistan. There's 868 kilometer here in Pakistan, but from China to here is 1,360.
So here is before the China is only 800 plus, is it?
868 kilometer from Khunjarab to Havelian.
And from here, the new extension by the China will be.
It's like 120 kilometers.
And
Now extended.
Are they still building now?
No, there
Finished.
are other roads.
But it's already
they are under
completed.
construction, but this is already completed.
Yeah.
They are extending now, renovating.
All right.
Karakoram Highway. You see.
We passed through Tharkot, where the locals purchased necessary items for their families. The town was bustling with activities, and we even experienced traffic jams. Many shops lacked windows and walls and sold only a few items. Seeing this, it was clear that poverty was a real issue for these people, and we sympathized with a difficult living condition. Finally, we arrived at Abbottabad Hotel 1 after our tiring journey. Here is our story of the Karakoram Highway, and we hope you enjoyed this video. We'll be uploading the next video soon, which will cover our experience in Gilgit, Hunza, Skadu. Stay tuned.